Good morning, this is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile, and today I'm going to be doing some garden chores and cleanup, and maybe some planting, some propagating, so we'll see how much we get done. We got puppy training here in an hour or so, so can't skip that. So I'm going to try throwing you on my chest-mounted camera, and see how much it will actually film. Our goal is to pull out some right over here. These bolted lettuces, and I'm going to give them to my son's girlfriend, her dinosaur. Just kidding, her tortoise? It's a desert tortoise. Will eat the bitter stuff. So we're going to get going, see how much we get done. And we have Garden Kitty. Well, she's pooping. We're not going to film that. So we will start doing some maintenance. Because I need to get some more plants in by seed. And maybe I'll do another video of this new app that goes on your phone and works on your computer that Gardener Scott was talking about on his channel. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. So we'll just see how much time we have today. All right, got a clear sack here. And we are going to start with cutting down these bolted romaine lettuces. So, right here. I'm just going to go down to the base and just give them a cut. And then I should pull them off all individually, but I'm just gonna let her do that. Doesn't look like this one's bolted yet, so I'm gonna leave that one. And I'm just gonna go through here and just give her the top parts of them. But still cutting them at the base. Probably should even get a little bit lower. So I got new stuff I want to go in here. Some seeds. Yes, Garden Kitty. Oh, look, there's some marigolds down here struggling to live. They were all choked out, so maybe now that they have more sun, they'll live. It's nice and chilly this morning. When I say chilly, it's probably, I don't know, it's not that cold. I'm exaggerating, but I need to enjoy these nice mornings before the super duper heat comes for the summer. Pulled that one out from the base. Almost like I need pruners. The base is so thick on some of these. Romaine is one that I do like to plant a lot because it is heat tolerant, but my husband said it tasted too earthy. So I don't know if I accidentally let it go too long and it was bitter for him already sooner than I thought. All right, on these ones, they're so thick, I am gonna go just get my pruners. Hello, Pup Pup. Hello, Pup Pup. Hello, Pup Pup. Zoom. 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 All right. finished doing what I think I want to do. Got the whole bag for the turtle. And then these I'm just going to throw in my compost. And then I left 2 so they can just go ahead and go to seed. And then I will save seeds from these 2. All right, on to the next project. Well, we got more lettuce over here. And we walk around. I did trim up the Swiss chard plant. I'm surprised he hasn't gone to seed. He's an original plant right here. He's like 2 years old. And I cut him back quite a bit yesterday for my mother-in-law. She wanted something. They were getting so compact in here growing. I needed to clear out some room. I probably should clean out a little bit more. I know my mom likes some, so maybe I'll clean up a little bit more of that for her. And then the curly leaf parsley. Oh, the poor kid. I don't know why I called it a kid. I just don't use parsley. I need to figure out how to use parsley. There's only so much you can put in a spaghetti sauce. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that. We got a couple of heads going in here. I'll probably trim up a couple. These were all volunteers from a plant that I went from seed last year and collect seeds, and it fell. And you know what else I need to do today? I need to do that called fertilizing. I'm going to throw in probably some organic alfalfa pellets. Probably give all these plants a dose of some type of fish emulsion. They just were barely established. So I do keep in here trying to save the basil for the summer and cut off these have now been in here a year, and I'm cutting off the top, going to seed and seeing if it will come out towards the bottom and quit trying to go to seed. That is my experiment. I just don't know if it changes the taste flavor. I've heard it does, so I'm not quite sure. But a lot of times I just grow it because in the summer your garden looks kind of sad, and looks like there's at least something growing in the garden. All right, I'm going to trim up some of these romaine plants too, and then we'll just walk over it now because I'm probably not going to film all of that right now. Oh, puppy. Yeah, I would let you in, but you get out of control. So over here, need to trim up this lettuce and this one. I planted some peppers and they were going to seed. Got some calendula that's in there that I haven't quite decided. But this was the other lettuces over here. I think they're not bolted yet, so I need to go through them and harvest what I can on them. And then see if they really are too bitter. I think this right here, let me see if I can do this. Right here is some fennel that I pulled out a couple of weeks ago, and I think I left part of the base in it. That's the drip line. Or maybe it was just a seed. I don't know, but I'm gonna let it live. So yeah, I think some of these have not bolted yet, so I think I can harvest from these way I can. I did pull those out, so probably gonna go through those just a little bit. Look at this, I finally got a hollyhock right there. Probably not gonna be enough room in there since there is like 3 peppers and a carrot that blew over from I don't know where. And then I do got another hollyhock here, and I'm gonna pull that tomato plant pretty soon. It's pretty sad looking. And then I do have a pepper, and I might just move that pepper over here so the hollyhock could have this whole space. It was just barely put in there, that pepper, just a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, this pepper this tomato had the purple leaves. I thought it was frost damage, but it didn't fall off. So there's some type of deficiency. We're just gonna go with the word deficiency in there. So I'm not quite sure. I do got some pepper plants, pea plants, like this pea plant. And I think I should just pull this pepper plant right here. He's definitely seen more days. Yesterday I had Wait, it goes over. 5 or 6 red buckets here that we moved because Puppy was eating the drip line and he'd puncture the holes. Yeah, that was you that did that, huh? And it was a cilantro that self-seeded itself right there. So I'm just letting it finish its life cycle. I need to make some salsa, actually. So we'll probably clean up some of these pea plants. Probably just pull this tomato plant. Give them a dose of fertilizer of this on this one. Yes, I'm still going. Some fish emulsion or something like that. But he has new offshoots down here. So maybe I just need to trim them back so much and to be like, if you want to live, live. Okay. All right. Getting distracted. Needed to make a list is what I needed to do. I need to check these drip line and this. They seem super dry all the time. And these nasturtiums and this pepper. So I hand watered them yesterday. And I need to check to see if the drip is working. But, all right. Back to harvesting or killing or whatever I'm doing with this lettuce. So I got tired of doing garden cleanup and I wanted to get these seeds in the ground today. So this is just a little seed starting planting. It's a little tiny one. I use a lot just for me to carry my seeds and everything outside. So I got my tags all set up. This is what I'll be planting out. I got these roselle. I got this off of last year off of a Facebook group. I traded some seeds with someone. There's a few left in here. I did save some from this year, but they were really old and I don't know if they're viable. So I'm going to start the old one. Well, these are older, but I'm going to start the ones I saved inside as a backup. And then I got some red burgundy okra and crimson spineless okra. I'm always gone during the summer and they harvest so fast. I usually don't do anything with them. These I'm really planting because I just like the plant. I think it's beautiful. The same with the roselle. I did make tea. It wasn't the greatest testing tea. I was going to make jelly. Never got around to making jelly. Beautiful plant though. So sometimes you just plant things because they're pretty. So they're like tree flowers. Silver slicer, organic. My husband really liked that cucumber and I really liked this cucumber. So I want to get these in the ground today. And that's why I took a break of garden cleaning. So now I just gently place all my seeds in here. And then I'm going to go direct sow these into the garden. And you can see my mess outside that I haven't cleaned up. So let's head out there. All right, this is a bag of lettuce that bolted for my son's daughter, and then a bag of parsley. They actually like that too. And then I left all my messes on the ground. I haven't cleaned them up. Got some peas, and then I did tear out the tomato plant in there. And then, so tempted. I am going to pull this tomato plant after I harvest the rest of those tomatoes. This one made me so sad. The moment I pulled it out, look at all these new tomatoes that were on it, but the plant is just awful. It just looks horrible. So that's why I'm going to harvest these within the next couple of days on this one and then pull that out. And then that hollyhock will have room. I'll probably leave the pepper plant or I might move it over to here. I think I said that earlier. Did get some lettuce out back there. Decided that those are all still good. So I'm going to harvest and share those because we won't eat all those in this house. Yes, garden kitty. Yeah, puppy's not out here. Yeah. You don't have to be afraid, huh? She's better with the puppy. She will tolerate him. Unlike garden kitty number 1 will just bolt. All right. Pulled out all the lettuce over here. That is an okra plant from last year. Experiment. I was just gonna let him come back and see if he lives, and if not, then that's okay. Then I really am gonna get in there. I didn't pull any tomatoes. Let me step over here. I didn't pull these tomatoes. This one had flowers on it, so I did trim it back quite a bit, and if it comes back yucky, I'm just pulling it I really should just pull this one. I have a hard time pulling, because look, it has new offshoots down here that could be a plant. I really should just pull it. So I'm not going to do it today. Gonna plant the roselle in these buckets over here. That was my best performing roselle was in one of these buckets over where the puppy was getting. This tomato plant isn't as bad. It has a lot of brown on the bottom, but it's really good at the top. So I left that one. I really should just pull this one. It's kind of too shady in here. Here's a few tomatoes I pulled and I need to take into the house. So I need to decide. I think I am going to put a cucumber in this one here. Probably, I don't know. I don't know. Not going to do a cucumber in here. It has lots of tomatoes and peppers. And we'll jump over, Garden Kitty. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Now you're in the garden with Mom, huh? Yeah. So, probably going to do some cucumbers in this one. So, because this Napa is dying. But that's a tomato, that's a tomato. There's so many plants. Garden Kitty, what we gonna fit them all? All right, let's just do one in here, just for now. So what I like to do is I like to see all these tomatoes that fell to the ground. I bet they're gonna give me babies. I like to find the drip line. I still haven't found it. There's a drip line in here somewhere. All right, here's a drip line. Right here. Here's an emitter. Drip line here. Here's an emitter. Because I don't hand water, I do like to always plant by a drip so I know it's getting water. So, move little tomato. I'm just gonna put a little hole there. Come back over here. Grab some seeds. Sorry, doing this with one hand. I did have a problem with germination last year, and I don't know if it was a water issue or a plant issue. I got Kitty, I got camera, I got seeds stuck in the tape here. That was a fly in my face. All right. Okay, I am struggling. I gotta put you down. Right here. I'm gonna put 2 in the hole. Cover it up. Make sure the drip line's on it. So that is my plan today. I'm gonna go find my tag for it that I made. I always like to pre-make my tags and just get that down in there. Now I didn't use tags because that was an issue. So they were all like this one. I just came out and they all faded. Actually, I did it in red. That one was a new tag. But okay, yeah. I wonder if these are all going to make me little baby tomatoes here. The ones that fell. Yeah. So thank you for learning and growing with the Woodpile, where I'm probably going to have lots of baby tomatoes.